Chapter 6 of Stops, or How to Punctuate, a Practical Handbook for Writers and Students.
By Allardyce. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to see how you can volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Schertegal
and Kara Schallenberg.
Section 6. The Point of Interrogation. Rule 29. The point of interrogation is placed after a direct question.
Example 1. Where are you going, my pretty maid? Point of interrogation. Example 2. Whether of them twain did the will of his father? Point of interrogation.
The question may end in the middle of a sentence.
Example. Is he happy? Point of interrogation. You ask.
You have sometimes the choice of putting the point of interrogation in the middle or at the end of the sentence.
Example 1. You would not consent to that by whomsoever proposed. Example 2. You would not consent to that, point of interrogation, by whomsoever proposed.
There is a slight shade of difference in meaning in the second form. By whomsoever proposed is added as an afterthought. Rule 30. Indirect questions are not strictly questions at all, and therefore should not be followed by a point of interrogation.
Example. He asked me whether I had seen his friend, whether I had spoken to him, and how I liked him.
If we restore these questions in the direct form, the point of interrogation is inserted.
Example. He asked me, have you seen my friend? Point of interrogation. Have you spoken to him? Point of interrogation. How do you like him? Point of interrogation.
Rule 31. When a sentence contains more than one question, sometimes the point of interrogation is placed after each of them, sometimes it is placed only at the end of the sentence. It is placed after each if each is in reality a distinct question. It is placed only at the end if the separate questions so unite as to need but a single answer. In many cases, it will be a matter of individual taste to say whether they do so unite.
Example 1. Is it better that estates should be held by those who have no duty than by those who have one? Point of interrogation. By those whose character and destination point to virtues than by those who have no rule and direction in the expenditure of their estates but their own will and appetite? Point of interrogation. Example 2. Do you imagine that it is the Land Tax Act which raises your revenue, that it is the annual vote in the Committee of Supply which gives you your army, or that it is the Mutiny Bill which inspires it with bravery and discipline? Point of interrogation. No, surely no. Example 3. Oh, why should Hymen ever blight the roses Cupid wore? Point of interrogation. Or why should it be ever night where it was day before? Point of interrogation. Or why should women have a tongue, or why should it be cursed, in being, like my second, long, and louder than my first? Point of interrogation.
Rule 32. Exclamations in an interrogative form take a mark of exclamation after them, not a point of interrogation. See Rule 35. Rule 33. A point of interrogation enclosed within brackets is sometimes used to indicate that there is doubt whether the statement preceding it is true, or whether the expression preceding it is well applied, whether some statement or expression is made or used ironically.
Example. While you are reveling in the delights (bracket, point of interrogation, bracket) of the London season, I am leading a hermit life, with no companions save my books. End of chapter 6. Examples read by Kara Schallenberg. www.kray.org, on April 20th, 2007, in Oceanside, California.
Body recorded by Chertogal on May 7th, 2007.